think even before the game, Pablo said we just want to focus on two things, which was our reactions when we lose the ball, and then defending as a team as well. And so I think today we really just focus on those two things, and when we do that, that brings up the intensity and the energy that we want to play with. And obviously you saw it on the field. I think we got after the ball a lot, created a lot of chances, so we just want to carry that on into Saturday as well against Portland.
And what improvements would you like to see in the team building off of this momentum going into Saturday's game against Portland?
I think more of the same with the reactions, the defending. I think we defended pretty well. Obviously the goals we conceded were kind of weird, unlucky goals. Obviously a handball in the first one. You know, we thought the free kick was going to be on the whistle. But then other than that, I think just cleaning up some of the turnovers that we had. I think in the first half I had a couple as well. Just a little bit cleaner, more trying to play out so we don't give other teams chances like that. I think if we do that and then play with the same intensity and like the reactions and how we defend, I think on any day we can beat any team in the league for sure, and then hopefully get a pretty good run in the playoffs.
We've seen a couple of goals from midfield from your teammates this year. Does that make you want to pull up from midfield?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's crazy. Chicho first, and then Ando. I couldn't believe it.
So just like in general, I guess the 3 goals tonight from the offense. What was going well to be able to kind of turn around from last week's performance to get those 3 goals tonight?
I think it started with how we defended and our reactions. Pablo always says that as well, that the chances that we create, it's going to be from the reactions and how we defend. And when we defend the right way and have the right reactions, it makes us more confident on the ball. We're in the attacking, when we have good reactions as well, I think we're more likely to take risks in the attacking third, because we know that if we lose it, we have 5, 6 guys around the ball that can repress. So I think we saw that today, just taking a little bit more risk in the attacking third, created a lot of good chances. Could have had a couple more, so just more of that in the future as well.
Last game, Pablo talked about like the quality of the ball wasn't there tonight. Do you feel like the quality was there tonight?
I think the quality was better, but I also think earlier in the season as well, I think the quality was even higher than it was today. So I think it's something that has progressed over these last 3 or 4 games. It wasn't the best. So today was better, but I still think that it can get even better. Hopefully these next 5 games we continue to work on that and continue to build it up a little bit more.
Is this, I guess not to look too far into the future, but is this a team that teams should fear for the playoffs to play against?
Yeah, 100%. I think, especially at home as well with the fans behind us and how we've gotten some really good results at home. I think we're one of the teams that can go all the way. So I think everyone in the locker room believes that, all of our coaches, all of the players, and that's what we want to show in the future.
Emeka, you mentioned something I thought was interesting about the press and the repress, how that was a focus today. Paulo said something really intriguing where he said the focus a lot coming off of Saturday's loss was on defense and defending, even from the front, from the number 9 and backwards and whatnot. How does kind of that defensive mentality, I guess, lead to an outpouring of 3 goals on a night like tonight?
I think just defending and defense creates chances. When we win the ball high up the field, we're obviously closer to the goal, can counterattack better, and so when we defend like that with that intensity, then the chances come. And as I said earlier, I think defending well will lead to you to be more confident with the ball, because even though you're going to make mistakes, you can repress quickly. You're more likely to make those passes in the attacking third, take those risks, create those chances. So everything starts with defending, as Pablo was saying, and I think we saw it tonight as well.
Emeka, can you talk about kind of both the depth and the change of this squad over the last, 4 or 6 weeks, and then what do you think goes through the pivots and the defenders in Dallas when we bring Diogo and Diego off the bench with 30 minutes left?
Yeah. I think it's so much depth we have now. Obviously we lost a couple players, Andres, Oviedo, Fidel, but then brought in numerous great players like Lachlan, Dominic, Diogo, Gervain as well. So I think when you have a squad of that depth, then I think the 11 starters that start the game, obviously we're not going to play the whole 90, so you can really go all out for the 60, 65 minutes that you're on, and you know that the players that are coming on will change the game. They'll have a difference in it. They'll bring the intensity. So I think just having that added depth to us is a welcome sight, especially when we have 3 games a week. You know, play Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. Legs are gonna get tired. I think the way we want to play with the intensity, with how we press, how we repress, we want to have fresh legs. So having the ability to rotate a lot of different players and for all of them to also keep the level up really, really high is something that's been good for these last 2 weeks, and it's been great to get all these new players in.
Can you explain how you win the second ball so many times off those goal kicks?
I'm not even sure I could tell. I wish I could tell you how. I think it's a little bit of a feeling thing, you know, kind of predicting where the ball is going to drop, reading the cues of the attackers, a little bit of physicality thing, you know, just having the right mentality to win the duels, the 50-50s. So I think just a combination of a little bit of feeling, physicality, and things like that.
Also, can you take me through one play? Usually you're pretty deep line, but there was an opportunity tonight where you won a ball and you were essentially the winger, and it was you and Ando.
Yeah.
Can you take us through what you were thinking there, what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I was talking to Ando after that too. He was saying to do a little slip, which I tried to do, but after I won it and I was driving forward, I looked to the right and I saw Ando. My legs were feeling a little bit tired too, I'm not gonna lie. But I tried to do a little slip to him, but then the defender blocked it, but I was able to get it back and then won the foul. So, but I was just trying to slip it around, I think it was Farfan, I think the defender, so that Ando could be through on goal, but the defender blocked it pretty well.
Alright, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.